In today's video, we're going to be cooking the sound and the curry burger from season 1, episode 10 of Bob's Burgers, titled Burger Wars.
No. Those are my customers! This is a war now. This is a war.
The sound and the curry burger. It's a great name for burger of the day.
What? Whose candy-ass idea was that?
And I love curry, so I'm really excited for this one. Picks up all the ingredients that we need, so let's get them out, and then we can do what we do best on this channel, cook a delicious burger. Let me just scoot on by and gather up the good, if you know what I mean.
I don't understand.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about this high quality ground beef, white onion, cayenne pepper in a large container, a can of coconut milk, some arugula, whole yogurt from Greece, some green onions, vegetable stock cause I'm all about them veggies, spices we got turmeric with that vibrant yellow, ground ginger, curry powder, and some good quality buns. And also some garlic because pretty much every good dish in the world has garlic in it. So that's all the ingredients. Essentially, it's going to be a regular burger with curry as the main sauce. Quite a bit of ingredients, but not a lot of steps involved. So let's get started on making our curry, and then we can worry about the patty later on.
Here we go!
I recently watched a Nick DiGiovanni video on how to cook in an hour, and now my knife skills have increased tenfold. I'm like Mac McClung out here, dunking on these onions and feeling very dangerous.
He is one white cat away from being a supervillain.
Who do you think would win in a fight to the death between a white onion and a green one? White onions definitely have the weight advantage, but green onions are clearly more agile. I think the only way to find out is to get them together and have them duke it out in the onion ring.
Anyway, quiet in here.
I'm sorry, enough puns, let's do some serious cooking. It's time to get this curry going, as it is the start of the show after all. With a combo of oils, we can get everything ready for our onions. The sizzle is angelic.
Oh my god.
Continuing on, we need to start mixing things in like our garlic. The combo of fats from our oils with the garlic toasting up, the kitchen should be pretty aromatic. And the vibes, well, they should be pretty vibey. Now we can introduce our spices into the pan. It's going to be one of those play it by ear situations with how much we add, as curry needs to be very flavorful and colorful. These are wonderful ingredients to mess around with.
I don't know what you're doing with your fancy ingredients.
Mix everything around so the spices coat your onions and your garlic so that the fat is better able to carry the flavor around. Continuously mixing it also helps to prevent burning. Now let's get that classic curry flavor going with some coconut milk. This will provide the curry with a good base and help thicken up the sauce. Now comes the cayenne, which will help get things to the spice level that you want it. Just make sure to keep tasting the curry throughout. You know, go with the flow, have some fun.
We have fun, Linda! We have lots of fun!
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This recipe is pretty bare bones, and I think the writers should have done a better job and added more complexity. I kind of winged it later on off screen, which I hate to do, but I could tell it needed some more love. I added Garam Masala and a lot more turmeric, curry powder, and Greek yogurt. With the curry at a good point, we can shift our focus to our patties, so let's make our way over to our meat station.
That's it. It's time for a showdown.
You know the drill. Let's get our patties prepared and well seasoned. Salt, pepper, the works. Make sure the meat is well combined so that when you go to flip it later on, it doesn't fall apart on you. There's no exact science here on how much seasoning is required, but a good bit will fall off in the cooking process, so don't be intimidated to really season it up. If you get the meat coated on all sides, you should be left with a pretty perfect patty.
Oh, he has to be happy with that one.
What a wonderfully meaty pinnacle of human achievement right here. Back at it, it's time to do some cooking on the stovetop. Time for our patty to fulfill its destiny. I know it's very exciting, I know. These are the moments you'll look back on at the end of your life and think, well, I never wasted a single second. I've heard that complimenting your meat is a good way to maximize its flavor while also boosting its self-esteem. Good job, Patty, you're doing great.
You believe in me.
Once the patty has been cooking for a minute or two, it's time to flip. Some people believe in the one flip method, but I think to get the perfect crispiness, It's okay to flip multiple times as long as you're careful with it. As the saying goes, there's more than one way to crack an egg, even though we all know that cracking it open with one hand is definitely the sexiest. On the home stretch, let's watch these final cooking moments before we move on to the final step. And the final step is to toast up your buns. Not only do we get them warm, but they also get some additional flavor and crispiness, which leads to buns that get less soggy, and maybe some do prefer soggy buns, I don't know. But that seems like that would make you an absolute freak. With everything accomplished, it's time to build our burger.
What is that amazing smell?
Who's hungry?
Starting with the bottom bun, followed by some arugula, then our juicy patty. Spread a decent amount of our curry all over. Sprinkle on some green onion to give it that extra bite. And then complete the burger with the top bun. Incredible work, everyone. I love the way it turned out. I think it looks great. What do you guys think?
Taste my burger. Just taste it.
I love the contrasting colors, like the yellow from the curry mixed with the green from the scallions and the arugula. The only thing that really matters is how does it taste? I must say it is really good. Really unique flavor combination. If you've had curry, you know what I'm talking about. There's nothing else like it in the world. Let's give this burger a rating so that we can wrap this episode up. For this curry burger, I'm going to give it an 8.85 out of 10.
You are an artist, a beef artist, a beefartist, a poet who writes with meat and buns and pickles like a greasy heterosexual Walt Whitman.
If you like curry, you're gonna like this burger. So another burger down. Thanks for coming back for another episode. I'll see you next time. Peace. Thanks for feasting with me today, and please subscribe if you liked what you saw.